Assalamualaikum, my name is AMIRAH FATINI Binti NAZILI, matrix number 2025-425-474, and today I would like to talk about the introduction of our case study. The first is the background of case study. On May 22, 2026, we have interviewed Majlis Perbandaran Selayang, and Mrs. Kasmah is the unit leader that helps us in completing the assignment. The purpose of why the Pasar Selayang Baru become the case study is because the assignment involved the understanding of comprehensive management and maintenance operation of building in Malaysia. The objective is to ensure that the operations are effective, maintenance runs smoothly, and the whole building is in good condition. This includes the building components, provided services, facilities, and technical system. Next is the building profile and history. The multi-story building is a market place with a 5-story total with 2 levels for fresh produce and dry goods, and 3 levels are for parking lots. The history of the building. The subject property was built in 2018 and completed the construction in 2020. However, the marketplace officially opened in 2021 due to vendors requesting to renovate their unit. The market is owned by the state government before being handed over to Selayang Municipal Council in 2019. Next is the building function and occupancy. The building functions as the marketplace that sells fresh produce and raw meats on ground floor, and on the second floor they sell dry goods such as toys, clothes, flower shop, and many more. And the occupancy rate for the ground floor, we have the active of 111 units and inactive is 40 units. On the first floor, we have the active of 82 units and the inactive units are 62 units. Next part is the services and facilities. The building has 3-story paid parking lots at the top of the markets with 248 parking lots on each floor. The loading bays located at the back of the building, the public toilets on the ground floor and the first floor. There are also 3 lifts on each corner, food courts with over 20 food stalls, and MPS also have provided tables and chairs to eat at the food court. There is also 2 prayer rooms for male and female, and last but not least is 3 staircases besides each lift. Next is the key design component. The building design is an open market style with natural and mechanical ventilation. Under each tabletops, there are small open concrete drainage system that channels along the aisles to be drained straight inside the gutter outside. The management office located at the side of the market for easy access. For parking lots entrance, it is located at the side of the building to get to the level 2. This building uses a reverse living layout where parking lots are placed at the top and the market are placed at the bottom of the building. The next is the impact of the building. The impact of the building design on maintenance. The MPS management have done an inspections and repairment of lift that exists in the building because of its multi-level structure. Although there are some complications from time to time while using the lift, such as broken while using it and getting stuck inside due to the wear and tear. For toilets and prayer rooms, these 2 public utilities are crucial in scheduling and maintaining the cleanliness inside the building. The management has scheduled frequent cleaning time for public utilities throughout the day with the daily count between 6 to 7 times per day. Next is the maintenance challenges. The first one is the clogged and broken sinks. The sink at food courts and toilets are always clogged with broken wash basin or broken faucet head due to user behaviors that are unethical while using the public toilet utilities. The other reason is due to low quality of works while construction, making it less durable for a long time. Next is the wall and piping leakage. This problem happens once or twice a year. The reason is because of the poor workmanship during this construction on 2018, as they are using low quality raw materials that doesn't last long, therefore making it harder for MPS to do maintenance daily. Lastly is uncontrolled dumpster. The location of the dumpster is at the back of the building that gives easy access for outsiders to throw their trash away. The dumpster overflow if not empty regularly, which could be hazardous for residents there. The MPS has restricted the usage of it to only residents of the building, but the outsiders doesn't listen and continue to throw their trash there, which could be challenging for the MPS.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad ALIF AIMAN bin SHAFRY. So I will be presenting Prestige Property Management, and today I will brief you on our maintenance policy and strategies specifically for Pasar MPS Layang Baru. So at Prestige Property Management, we don't just reach to problems, but our proactive approach places top priority on safety, operational effectiveness, sustainability, and long-term asset preservation. Our ultimate mission is to ensure that all buildings, elements, and facilities remain fully operational, safe, and in strict compliance with the regulation, while delivering a hygienic and welcoming environment for both sellers and customers. And to achieve this, we implement a highly structured and integrated maintenance framework divided into three key areas. The first one is preventive maintenance, focused on scheduled inspections and routine servicing to minimize equipment failure and extend the asset life. Secondly, we utilize predictive maintenance, which we leverage the condition monitoring and inspect data to catch potential flaws early before they turn into major costly issue. And finally, when the unexpected happen, our corrective maintenance team will execute and reactive restoration or repair to ensure daily market operation does not have any disruption. So beyond technical maintenance, operation excellence requires active and engagement and a commitment to green initiative. For our site, as our company, we maintain strict continuous monitoring, proper documentation, and rigorous contractor performance evaluation. So by doing this, we actively engage our sellers, our vendors, encourage them to maintain excellent hygiene in their tabletop, which is their selling areas, and promptly report any defects. So by combining this collaborative effort with sustainable practice like energy efficient lighting, active water conservation, and responsible waste management, we ultimately lower overall operating costs and boost environment performance. Next, I will explain the proposed organizational structure of Prestige Property Management Sdn Bhd. As the appointed property management company, we have developed a chart that ensures all maintenance activities are well coordinated and professionally managed. At the top of the organization is our client, which is MPS, Majlis Pembandaran Selayang. So Prestige Property Management acts as the appointed property management company responsible for managing the building on behalf of MPS. Leading the organization is the property manager, who is responsible for overseeing the overall building operation, maintenance performance, budgeting, and communication with the client. Under the property manager, there are three main departments. The first one is operation and maintenance department, which is responsible for planning and maintenance schedules, supervising daily maintenance activities, and ensure the building remains safe and operational. The second is administration and finance department, which manage maintenance documentation, budgeting, procurement, work orders, and communication with tenants and contractors. And the third one is Energy and Technical Management Department, which oversee all the building services such as electrical, plumbing, lift, drainage, and energy management. This department also focus on improving energy efficiency through sustainable maintenance practices. And supporting all these departments is the building maintenance supervisor, who conducts site inspections, monitor maintenance work, and coordinate daily activities with outsourced contractor. And finally, specialized maintenance services such as lift, electrical works, pest control, cleaning, and security are carried out by qualified supervision of property prestige property management by our company. So this O chart allows responsibilities to be clearly divided, improve communication, and ensure efficient maintenance management throughout the building. So our company recommends proper budgeting to ensure pasar MPS Layang Baru remains safe, functional, and sustainable. The maintenance budget should cover essential works such as routine cleaning, preventive maintenance, and replacement of damaged facilities. We also recommend prioritizing preventive maintenance because regular inspections can identify defects early, reduce costly emergency repairs, and minimize disruption to market operation. To improve cost efficiency, our company proposed regular budget monitoring, prioritizing critical repairs, evaluating contractor performance, maintaining proper maintenance record, and implement energy efficient measures such as LED lighting and water saving fixtures. Overall, effective budgeting and cost control help ensure the market continues to operate efficiently while providing a clean, safe, and comfortable environment for sellers and customers.
Now, moving on to my part, I will be presenting the site inspection and building assessment conducted at Pasar Modern Sayang Baru. The inspection was carried out through direct observation, photographic documentation, and interview session with representatives from MPS. Based on our findings, the building is still operating well and continues to support daily market activities. The building consists of wet market on the ground floor, commercial lots on the first floor, and parking facilities on the upper floors. Several positive features were observed during the inspection. These include the installation of CCTV systems, fire protection facilities throughout the building, and the separation of halal and non-halal trading areas within the wet market. Overall, the building provides the basic facilities needed by tenants and visitors. Now, I will be talking about the maintenance issue and defects. Although the building is still functioning well, several maintenance issues were identified during the inspection. Among the defects that we have seen were damaged wash basins, missing sanitary fixtures, defective lighting, lift deficiencies, and poor conditions at the refuse disposal area. We also observe water stains on certain wall and ceiling surfaces, which may indicate previous leakage issues. From the interview sessions, we found that maintenance activities are carried out through a combination of in-house maintenance and external contractors. Regular inspections are also conducted to monitor the condition of the facilities. However, most maintenance activities appear to be reactive, where repairs are carried out only after defects occurred. The management team also highlighted challenges like limited maintenance personnel and improper use of facilities by some tenants, which can result in recurring maintenance problems. For my final part, we assess the building's energy consumption and efficiency based on site observations and information obtained during the interview. The building uses electricity for lighting systems, lifts, CCTV cameras, water pumps, and other building services. During the inspection, we could see that LED lights are installed in many areas, which helps reduce energy consumption and maintenance costs. The building design also supports energy efficiency. The open-sided parking floors allow natural ventilation and daylight to enter the building, reducing the need for artificial lighting and mechanical ventilation during the day. Overall, the building shows a moderate level of energy efficiency, with several existing practices already helping to reduce electricity consumption.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad NAHIDUL. So I will be presenting about the proposed maintenance plan. So firstly, for preventive and corrective maintenance program, the management should strengthen the existing maintenance system at the Pasar MPS Selayang Baru. Preventive maintenance focuses on regular inspection of toilets, drainage, plumbing system and also lighting before serious damage happens. Meanwhile, corrective maintenance focuses on immediate repair work such as fixing leaking pipes, damaged wash basins and leak problems. By combining both approaches, the management can reduce recurring defects and also avoid higher repair costs in the future. Next, maintenance scheduling is very important to ensure all maintenance activities are carried out systematically. Since this market operates daily with high visitor traffic, cleaning activities should be done every day, especially toilets and also wet market areas. Other than that, weekly inspection should focus on drainage, plumbing and electrical systems, while lift servicing and also pest control can be done monthly. This structured schedule helps improve operational efficiency and reduce maintenance problem. Moving on, for maintenance management strategy, it focuses on keeping the building safe, clean and sustainable. Management should continue using both preventive and also corrective maintenance together as an integrated maintenance approach. Besides that, improvements such as a stronger drainage system and better ventilation can reduce recurring maintenance problem. On the other hand, internal staff also can handle daily monitoring, while specialized maintenance like lift servicing and also fire protection should be handled by the external contractors. In addition, financial planning is really important because maintenance activities require proper budget allocation. The highest budget is allocated to cleaning services because Pasar Selayang Baru operates as a wet market that require high hygiene standards. Meanwhile, budget is also allocated for the plumbing maintenance, electrical servicing, lift maintenance and also emergency repairs. So, proper budgeting helps management control the maintenance costs and also ensure building sustainability in the long term. Lastly, energy efficiency integration is important to reduce operating costs and support sustainable building management. Currently, the building already uses LED lighting, natural ventilation, and also reduce dependency on air conditioning system. So to improve further, the management can implement an automated timer system to control electricity usage according to the operating hours. So with better monitoring of electricity and water usage can help to reduce wastage and support the long-term environmental sustainability.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurzafira ZAMMARI, and I will be presenting about the recommendations and improvement strategies developed based directly on the data from the site inspection and interviews at Pasar Selayang Baru. So during the previous site visit, it is observed that this commercial property deals with high traffic and high moisture. So in my presentation, I will be focusing on the design for maintainability improvements. Firstly, the strategy proposes replacing current ground floor drainage grids with heavy-duty stainless steel grating and multi-stage grease traps to prevent organic waste stagnation, reducing plumbing blockages and full odors. Secondly, the standard concrete tiling, which traps moisture and meat blood, causing bacterial growth. It should be replaced with heavy-duty PU resin flooring. PU flooring is seamless, non-porous, and slip-resistant, which ensures user safety while preventing bacterial accumulation. Thirdly, to stop unpleasant cooking odors from the first floor food court from trapping into the nearby dry goods section, a redesign of the industrial exhaust fan layout is recommended, incorporating accessible catwalks and quick-release filter frames for safer maintenance. Based on an interview with the Selayang Municipal Council, it is also recommended that to demolish multiple vacant stalls nearby to immediately open up a better air path. Finally, because the walkways are narrow and highly congested during early morning peak hours, the installation of thick rubber or stainless steel high-impact corner guards is proposed. These act as protectors bumpers to absorb cart impacts and prevent physical wall damage. Moving on to the next slide, the slide outlines how modern technology can replace conventional manual operations to align the property with green and energy efficiency principles. Therefore, an ecosystem of smart technologies and IoT sensors is proposed. The first solution is the installation of IoT-enabled drainage and flood sensors equipped with ultrasonic water level technology. These sensors actively monitor flow rates within primary drainage channels in real time and send an app notification to the maintenance team if a blockage occurs, allowing immediate clearing before localized flooding happens. Secondly, the deployment of smart power meters is recommended to track energy consumption anomalies in high load areas like the commercial cold storage rooms. This helps control power usage and prevents utility bills from rising. These meters can be paired with automated motion movement LED lighting systems in the loading bays and administrative offices to optimize electricity usage. Lastly, the proposal includes installing specialized indoor air quality and ventilation automation sensors across the wet market floor and the food court. These sensors track real-time levels of carbon monoxide, ammonia, and hydrogen sulfide gases and are linked directly to mechanical exhaust fans to automatically increase fan speeds when odor or gas thresholds are breached. Moving on to the next agenda will be the strategic financial planning for Pasar Besar Selayang. The financial planning side of these upgrades addresses balancing day-to-day operational expenditure with long-term capital expenditure to keep the building viable and functional. So firstly, this strategic planning highlights the application of life cycle costing LCC analysis for major plant equipment, specifically the cold room compressors used to store fresh food. Instead of looking only at the upfront price tag, LCC calculates the total cost of owning and running an asset over its entire lifespan. This analysis proves that energy efficient compressors yield lower operating costs and reduce utility bills over a 10-year cycle, despite a higher initial capex. Secondly, a hybrid operational model is recommended. This practices maintaining a dedicated, permanent in-house team for immediate, daily fixes like minor blockages while outsourcing complex, high-risk systems such as lifts and refrigeration maintenance to specialized contractors. Management interviews confirm that Pasar Besar Selayang is currently on track and getting used to this exact operational split. Finally, to eliminate upfront capital barriers for green systems like solar PV roofs, the strategy proposes energy performance contracting (EPC) with an energy service company, ESCO. Under this pay-as-you-save partnership, the ESCO fully funds and installs the equipment with zero upfront capital from the market. The equipment is paid off over around 5 to 7 year contract period directly through the achieved monthly utility savings, after which 100% of the asset ownership transfers completely to the market. To conclude my part for this presentation, I will be closing my presentation by explaining the proposed maintenance improvement framework, which binds all physical, technical, and financial findings into a continuous three-phase loop to guide operations. The first phase represents the inputs, or the foundation. So here, the physical DFM upgrades, such as replacing cracked concrete surfaces with non-porous PU flooring and turning flat drains into steep slopes, are executed to eliminate core maintenance defects. This is backed by an EPC to secure zero upfront financing for green technology alongside trader policies and service level agreements. Moving on to the second phase, it outlines the core processes. This is the operational engine that runs the building daily. Instead of traditional management relying on manual human force to check systems, IoT sensors act as the digital eyes and ears of the property. The sensors are linked to a mobile application used by the management team. If a compressor in the cold room draws an abnormal power spike, the sensor instantly triggers an alert on the app, allowing the team to inspect the issue quickly and determine if specialized outsourced repairs are required before a major breakdown occurs. The final phase details the outputs and benefits, measuring how the upgrades meet the ultimate objective of transforming a conventional property into a sustainable asset. By executing this continuous loop, Pasar Besar Selayang may achieve a verifiable 20% to 30% reduction in total energy consumption via automated systems. Furthermore, maintaining the optimized drain slopes and PU floors ensures a hygienic, environmentally healthy, and entirely odor-free market space that uplifts public shopping confidence and protects the long-term lifespans of the asset. That's all from me. Thank you.